Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Arnaldo and this is Articulture. Today I'm at my friend Anne's house and we will be doing a propagation video. If you see these beautiful lemon limes, I actually planted these here about a year ago and we will be cutting them down and propagating them. They've actually overgrown, and when the wind blows they start toppling over and they're actually really too big. When I actually planted them, they were about this high. So yeah, they've grown a lot. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting them down and I'm going to be doing two forms of propagation. I'm going to be doing water propagation for the tops of them, and then the center cuts I will be doing soil propagation, and then I will be showing you the progression and which one works better, which one works faster for the rooting. So yeah, I'll be showing you the steps today. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be removing these stakes that we have put in so that they wouldn't fall over because they've overgrown. Yeah, these here. Okay, so I am going to cut them low. And then I'm going to be getting some stem for propagation and then the tops. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right about here. Here we go. There we go. All right. And we love these lemon limes. They're just so gorgeous. That's why we want to propagate them, and then we're going to, once they root, we're going to actually be putting the new rooted cuttings back into here and fill in this area much more. So let's go ahead and cut. Try to keep it around the same height. Got that one. And then go ahead and do this one. And there it is. Then I will be showing you the next steps as I trim them. And then get ready to propagate. Okay, so I first want to show you, these are the tops of the Lemon Lime Dracaenas that I cut off, and what I did was I cleaned up the leaves on the stems on the bottom, just a few leaves off, and then those will be perfect for propagating. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to cut them in half and do the same to the tops, and then we're going to have twice the amount for propagation, and I will have for soil propagation and for water. Okay, so here I have the tops that I cut off and the center stems, and what I did was I removed leaves from the bottom of both. So I'm going to show you, these are the tops, and then they're ready for propagation. And then these over here are the center cuts, and the same. Always remember, when you cut them, make sure that the bottom stem is the one that you will be either placing in soil or water, because that's how you're going to propagate. If you were to put it this way, it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to show you real quick. So here's one of the top ones, and I'm just going to be removing the leaves from the bottom. I just wanted to show you real quick. So they kind of flow in an order. They grow like that. Just clean them up real good and give yourself enough room for being able to put it either in a glass container or in the soil. So that should be good right there. And that's it. Okay, so we've removed the leaves from all the stems, and I'll show you here. So actually what I did, these are the tops. What I did was, once I cleaned them, I put the 3 together with a rubber band just to hold them. It'll be easier when you put it into the container of water so they don't fall over. And the same with these bigger ones. And then we have our container right here so that it'll be easy just to keep them in place. And then we're gonna put the rest of these other ones, which these were the center cuts, and we'll put those as well. And this way they can all be in one container. It's easier to watch them and check them and change the water and make sure that the roots are growing. All right, guys, so I want to show you here, after a couple of months of water propagation for the Dracaenas lemon limes, I want to show you how well the roots have grown, how much roots they are. There's a really big, strong one there. All of them have great roots, so they're going to be perfect now for planting. And I also want to show you, these were the center cuts. And if you see here, with the center cuts, you get new growth on the top, and there's some of them have 2, some have 1. Let's see this other one here. This one has 1, but look how large it is. So yeah, you get growth from the top, you get your roots, so you have the plant. And then these were the top cuts, and what I did was I just put them all together because it would be easier to have them in the water this way. But look, all the beautiful roots that have come out, and they are ready today for planting. They're looking great. And then also I want to show you where I cut them, the amount of growth that has come. So if you look here, you see there's 2 new plants coming from the top. This is where I chopped them. So I cut them right here, and then you see the new growth. So that's on all the plants. And then now we have some extra plants, which what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up this area. And there are some empty spaces, like right around here. And I'm gonna go ahead and be planting the propagation Dracaenas there, and also on this side. There's a couple of spots here in the back, and on the side. And if you can see here, these as well were the ones that I cut, but look at the beautiful new growth. This one has like a double crowning. They're just so pretty. Look how beautiful. And this is right where I cut. So I cut right here, and then look at all the new growth. Yeah, and that's on all of them. So they're looking great. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you where I have planted the propagated Dracaenas, and I'll show you here on this side. I've planted 3 of them here in this area, and I've been able to clean up this whole area and fill it in with the new plants. And then this is all going to obviously fill in with the new growth as well, and it's going to look really beautiful. So a great thing to do is to like really just look and see what you're growing in your yard and where you can propagate, because what had happened here was they had overgrown. The Dracaenas were really tall and had overgrown and were actually falling over, and then by cutting them, they have all this new growth. They're going to fill in the area, and then we had new plants to be able to use to fill in the lower parts. So here's another one that I planted right here, and everything turned out really beautiful. It looks really, really nice now.